My name's Bill. Your name was?
Dale.
Dale? It's
Dale
a pleasure. And you were at Ford 43 years.
43 years at Ford Motor Company.
And your last couple of years, you said you gave back.
They had the UAW as a whole. We signed concessions to help the company out, to bail the company out. I believe it's right around $13,000 to $16,000 per man we give up. They didn't make all this money because they made good business decisions. They made all this money because everybody that worked for them made these concessions. They didn't lower the price of any car at all to help sell, to help the people out sell. And that's how they made all their pure profit. And then they took the money and they continue to build factories outside the country, Brazil, Australia, wherever. Wherever they can exploit cheap labor. That's the problem.
I arrived in Kalamazoo at the only address listed. I met two strange fellows who took me out gleaning to this tiller's farm where they do all the farm work with draft animals. We picked some kale, etc. There were all these turkeys wandering around. And then to the Kalamazoo friend's house where we were going to have meetings.
So Rick, you're defacing your car, you're saying?
Yeah.
And from now on, you're going to have this scribbled all over your car in permanent paint. Do you really want everyone to know that you're an occupier no matter where you go?
Yes, I do.
Cool. And now, the final result. Yes! A glorious success. You are the man!
And so this is for Kalamazoo. We still do the old school GAs.
So we met with a variety of public officials, public safety officials who did not identify their designation. But I am going to say, since I was a part of the National Park Service meeting last year, that they ranged from federal people that were present to local Western Michigan University public safety officials. And it was just me and Chris. The rest of them. I was the only female present. We do not have a permit. Let me say this one more time. We do not have a permit. Let me go slower. We do not have a permit.
I think some people should take media, some people should take churches and accommodations, and some people, and let's get a working group, and then let's just go full-fledged ahead tonight and tomorrow morning, and then let's meet up at a time when we can all get together and say what we have, because we're all over the place and we have a whole lot, it sounds like, to do.
We could have breakfast on the lawn.
So if we can get some people to put hands up if they're willing to do outreach with the churches in the next 24 hours to ask about porta potty, bathrooms, and parking. B, if we can have some people help us finish a press release tonight. Make sure that we get these people. I know some of the clerks from New York Times asked us to follow up.
The temp check. Would anybody be offended if I just bottom line talking to William Underbaggage?
What is it?
Oh, yeah. If you're not aware, William Underbaggage is a Lakota tribesman. He was from Occupy DC. He's from Pine Ridge Reservation. Tricia Shore contacted him and sort of like just out of the blue and said, "Hey, when would you like to come?" 3 days before the fact, and he said, "Sure." And so that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks.
Yeah, as a lot of you guys know, I've been in these groups trying to make amends, and I've been talking about to the elders, and they got wind that he might be coming, and they said, "Oh, he's a token native that they've got to speak on our behalf." I mean, they're really belittling this guy for coming and trying to work with us. They said they like their pretty feathers and all this like condescending stuff, and so just beware that is out there.
I get sick to my stomach every time I go through Bronson Park and see that sculpture glorifying genocide against the native people.
Yeah. Know that no question is a bad question, save for the one that does not get asked.